This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kernstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Handoff to the single back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Now a third down of the opening drive of this championship game. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Stanford getting set for the 1st and 10 now. They'll hand it off. Breaks into open space. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
This Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. Quick completion to the tight end.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here's the second down play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
Comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. He finds some space. You see him able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Movement here from the tight end. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense getting set. It's second down. Trying to find room. It's Cabrera. As the first down is still going. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
I know the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. It's third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a quick grab. Gets some space around the 30. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Stanford offense back out there on the field now. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. Only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket. Decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. And then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Stanford has moved into the red zone. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Headed for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Breaks free. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. It's a ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Looking for a man. On the move now. Launches it deep down the left side. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
The Wolverines pick up enough for a first down. Motion now from the tight end. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. So that'll sting. A touchdown taken off the board by the penalty, but still a scoring opportunity here for the offense. On 2nd and inches, will they be aggressive here? 3 receivers bunched to the right. And the wideout goes in motion. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Using his legs on the scramble. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker.
Boy, it's 2nd down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They get a real shot here now on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Has the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's found some room at the 45. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a 1st down.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Running back with the football. Crosses the 35. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Breaks into the clear. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. He decides to keep it here. They recover their own fumble, but it is a big loss.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Look out, room to run here. He's past the marker and still going. Now here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines. Too much speed for the defense.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Gives it to the back. First down, looking for more now. He's in the clear. At the 20. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And now the handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. On the ground, trying for the first down with the tight end. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Who called on this one? Interesting call by, I guess, the offensive coordinator. Hands it off to the tight end, and I respect his ability, but I'm not surprised if he gained many yards.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for more. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The offense with 3 tight ends now in 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Breaks free. Receivers are bunched together. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he's senior, able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down. And the drive keeps going. And the Wolverines come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Buying time now, rolling to his left. And he just throws it away. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, when you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play. Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And now they'll run it on the draw. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Stanford will kick it off to get the second half going. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Going backwards to open up this series. 2nd down and 16 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Penalty makes it 1st and long. Looking for a receiver. Grab by the receiver. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with the first down of 17. The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Direct snap to the back. Brings her in the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Michigan. Here's the point after attempt. The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Stanford offense is back out on the field. And the single back takes the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Here comes the up-tempo offense.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
He shreds the tackle. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down. No huddle now for the offense.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Gets rid of it on the move. Pass is caught. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a wide receiver screen. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Receiver in motion now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Oh, and he knocks it right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Michigan offense back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love the idea to mix
mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the returner will be brought down. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. A quick juke. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Finds room with the 30. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Cardinal.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Wolverines offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. Makes the catch downfield. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But
But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. He keeps it on a design run. Breaks free. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
What a weapon this quarterback is. He can throw the football. We know he can run. But with this kind of speed, he doesn't just take off. He can pick up big chunks of yards like this here.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes a quick catch. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Cabrera. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second and goal for the offense. They'll run the option. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
They break the huddle for 3rd down and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? The running back here in a direct snap. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a hand on it. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
It's an out route. The catch made. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
He's got the 40. Gets some space around the 30. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
Great job here by this quarterback. Nobody's open, so he just takes off and shows you what he can do with those legs. Most importantly, he gets the first down and gets out of bounds to avoid a big hit.
gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. No huddle here for the offense. Well, to throw it here on 2nd down. On the move now. He throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Yeah, that stop is going to bring up 4th down, and looking at the clock, I think it's a no-brainer. In a 2-possession game, you've got to go for this, and you've got to hope to convert to stay in the game.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Moves out of the pocket. Caught by the receiver. No, he didn't make it. He stopped short on 4th down, and that could be a fatal blow to this offense. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. He's got room to run. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Michigan. They continue to roll up the score.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. And they'll use the ground game here. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Same tailback, another carry. They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. Running game has been smothered.
An excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Nothing going with the running game on those 2 plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. Here we go. They try to run it with the option. Oh, the ball comes loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He was very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.